Hey you guys, it's been a minute since I've actually recorded a video. That video that I had uploaded the other day was actually pre-recorded from like earlier in May. I've been kind of dealing with a lot lately with just trying to get myself together with college and trying to figure out a whole plan for getting another job. Yeah, just all together. And honestly, my physical health is not in great shape right now, so I'm really trying to get it together. I'm hoping to get back on track with my things. I did want to film more videos with these stories that I'm going to read today. I guess like the theme that comes in mind is like, is this person being really controlling or are they not? I personally think maybe one out of the two from what I've read. That's kind of like the theme of today, and the first story is off the Am I the A-hole subreddit, and it's posted by user Lanky Intention 3390. Am I the a-hole for uninviting my sister-in-law from my wife's birthday party after she said she's going to bring my wife's ex with her? So I'm trying not to make judgments yet just by reading the title. I feel like people don't hold the same opinion, whether it's a male or female, depending on who's writing. This is the male that's writing, so let's see what he says. My wife's birthday party is in 2 weeks. We got married last year and I decided to throw a party as it's my wife's first birthday being celebrated in my house. I informed my family and invited them to get all together. Everyone was happily, especially my wife and our younger siblings were particularly excited, and their plans and demands went out of my budget, but I still agreed. Everyone's inviting all of their friends and their families as we are getting married. I asked my sister-in-law, my wife's older sister, if she's going to invite my wife's ex. She said she will. I told her that she can't. I never allow him in my house. She said that it's my wife's house as well, and I replied she's right, but my wife is mine as well and I'm paying for everything, and I decide who's invited and who isn't. We kept arguing and even started fighting a bit, and I ended up telling her that if she's inviting the ex and I'm uninviting her, I will not be disrespected in my own house. My wife's ex isn't really her ex because they never dated properly. He's my sister-in-law's friend and she introduced him to my wife before we got married. She wanted her to marry him, but my wife rejected him. And from that moment, my sister-in-law hates me. After I told my sister-in-law that she's uninvited, she left and been asking my wife to convince me to let her join the party, but she wants to bring the ex with her and I refused. I'm frustrated. What was supposed to be a happy day for me and my wife turned into a huge drama for no reason. I don't think you're the a-hole in this situation. Now, at first I was gonna say, like, when I first read the story initially, from when I first read the story or the title, I was thinking like, oh, maybe this guy is like overthinking it, especially after he had said like, oh, they didn't really date. I'm like, maybe he's overthinking it. But then he provided context, which is like that the sister-in-law wanted her sister to marry that guy, and clearly she rejected him. And the fact that she doesn't like her sister's husband, she's bringing this guy around on purpose just to like get under his skin. And also it is disrespectful in general, I guess, like to really do that, to just do that in general, to treat your brother-in-law that way. Not only that, even if it wasn't like any jealousy or anything like that, I think it's really messed up. So yeah, he's not the a-hole. I don't blame him for not wanting to have him there. I just don't understand the point in that. So somebody commented, honestly, you're well within your rights to uninvite her. It's your house, your wife's birthday, and bringing someone you're uncomfortable with, especially your wife's ex, is incredibly disrespectful. OP responded to this comment saying, what makes me even more angry is that she thinks her friend is more suitable partner for my wife than I am. She wants to invite this guy like she's trying to prove something, like it's my house, it's my wife, it's my money, and you're inviting someone who has had eyes on my wife. Don't mind if she invites all her friends, but this guy is not invited. Never. Which is respectfully, yeah, you know, don't invite that guy. He says he himself probably would refuse to attend the party unless he is morally challenged. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, when I read stories like that about the other person, you know, the other perspective of the other person in the thing, why would you even want to go to that? If you know exactly what the sister is trying to do, why would you want to do that? I remember coming across this story, or not, I didn't come across this story, but I remember hearing about it on Charlotte. I think it was either Charlotte Dopre's. It was either on, I think it might have been Charlotte's, or it could have been on Two Hot Takes, one of the two. I remember hearing about this one story where this person was getting married, and the mother-in-law literally brought the husband's ex to the wedding. The husband kicked out his mom and the ex, and it's like, why would you do that? Like, thinking about, and just thinking from the ex-girlfriend's perspective, like, why would you embarrass yourself like that? Why would you even do that? It just makes no sense to me, these situations. But yeah, I definitely don't think you're the a-hole. I wonder what your wife is saying. There's not many comments because it's really recent. This post was actually posted about 15 hours ago, so I'm really wondering what the wife's thoughts is like in all of this, and does she pay attention, or does she just brush it off like it's no big deal? I wonder what that's like, but hopefully the wife can also say something, because that's just like not cool, you know what I mean? Let's read on the next story. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually wearing a Harry Potter shirt.
What a dork.
I thought it would be fun if I read this story that I saw on the Am I the A-hole subreddit. It was actually posted an hour ago. This is really recent. So this was posted by substantial_run3383. The title is, Am I the a-hole for telling my girlfriend she can't force me to cancel my vacation and lose $2,500 because she hates Harry Potter? I, 27 male, and my girlfriend, 27 female, have been together for 4 years now. I've always wanted to visit Universal Orlando to see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but I've never been able to justify it financially. My dad died recently, and I got an inheritance on his will, not life-changing money, but enough to pay off my debts and something left over. I'm sorry to hear that. I decided to book a trip to Universal, and I was lucky enough to get tickets for their new park as well. My best friend loves Star Wars, and so do I, so we decided we'd go together, split time between Universal and Disney World, because we probably wouldn't have the chance to go again anytime soon. I told my girlfriend this up front, and she said she was excited for us but didn't want to go. She doesn't support Harry Potter because of Rowling and her views on LGBT people. She was fine with it until she found out Rowling is apparently using her fortune, found anti-trans campaigns, and started screaming at me, supporting transphobia. Her younger brother is trans, so trans rights are extremely important to her, which makes sense. Early in our relationship, we basically agreed that I could do whatever I wanted regarding Harry Potter, but she wouldn't join in. It's never been a problem until now. That's a tough spot to be in, honestly. I guess we count it as one, right? But from what I know, Rowling doesn't support trans people specifically. Still does not make it okay at all. Like, she's transphobic. It really sucks. Think about how the fans feel. Like, we were really just disappointed in that whole aspect in general. It was really disappointing. I remember when I found that out. So during the discussion, she tells me I'm not allowed to go because it would be supporting Rowling, which is supporting anti-trans people, and not supporting her brother. Honey, I understand what you're saying, but if I cancel, I can't get my money back. And when I booked the trip, I booked with the trip planner, and they said explicitly that my tickets are non-refundable. Tickets, hotel, and park tickets are all non-refundable. He put all in big caps. I spent $2,500 on this trip. I can't justify wasting that kind of money. She knows that, but she says it doesn't matter. It's not about the money, it's about the principle, and I'm not allowed to go. I respect what she's saying, where she's coming from, but I'm not throwing away any kind of money. She can't just ban me from going somewhere. I'm an adult just like she is, and I can make my own decisions. I feel bad. I see both sides. On my end, I'm not willing to lose $3,000. On her end, she wants to support her brother. I want to be considerate and respectful of her wishes, but it also makes me lose thousands of dollars, and I'm not sure if I'm just hung up on the money part instead of how she feels. Am I the a-hole? I don't think you're the a-hole. Also, I don't think that going to Universal Studios even goes to J.K. Rowling, to be honest. Let me search that up. Let me see. Does J.K. Rowling own the rights to Wizarding World of Harry Potter? I guess, yeah, she makes some type of money through the agreements related to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter theme parks. She earns an income from a licensing fee, percentage of ticket sales, and share of merchandise, food, and beverage sales within the parks. So I guess it's saying that she does, but then it's also really confusing because some people are also saying that Universal celebrates Pride Month and they donate 100% profits from Love is Universal merch to LGBT organizations. They also donate to local LGBT nonprofits throughout the year. Annual Day in honor of the Pulse club nightclub victim, so she can pick or choose the battles if it's about the principals. I'm just reading the comment based off of that, but let me see. Oh yeah, they do. So I guess Universal, so it's kind of like, you know, I understand, like, I guess the frustration and stuff like that. Like, look, I'm a Harry Potter fan, but I'm also a huge ally of the LGBT community, and it's really disappointing that she has those views. However, I don't align with her. I kind of separate that from the stories. Like, I'm still a Harry Potter fan. It's really ironic too, because I don't clearly, I mean, like I said, when you're against one group, you're against everybody else, right? And it's kind of funny I always found it funny that she like literally had gay characters in the book, but she never like, but trans is where she like drew the line. Like, girl, be for real. It is disappointing. I don't think that your girlfriend should be controlling you, though. I think you should still be able to make your own decision. That is a lot of money down the drain, so I would go and enjoy your trip. And it's not like you're going to be at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It seems like you're also going to be at the Disney World as well, so you should be supporting Disney. I can understand her frustration. You could be surprised the amount of trying to push this really lightly, because I don't want people to come and cancel me, because I just feel like there's a lot of places, if we're being honest, that a lot of people support, that a lot of people go to, and they support people that they don't necessarily agree with, and they still spend their money there. Unfortunately, it sucks. It's in a lot of cases. For me, I don't know. It's that's what I'm saying. It's like really, you know, just like, I understand. Like, I'm a huge ally of the LGBT community, but also I love Harry Potter. Like, I grew up with Harry Potter. I do want to go to the Universal World. I mean, I've only been once, but I want to go see the new Wizarding World's attraction that they added more to it at the Orlando one. So hopefully I can go one day. It's just kind of like a really, you know, 50-50 with this one. I mean, you shouldn't have to explain yourself, but you should really give her reassurance that obviously you do not support those views and you support her brother, and also bring up about that Universal Studios thing, because if it is true that she's using her money to go to like anti-trans organizations, it's funny to me, because it seems like Universal is supporting the trans community and other communities a part of the LGBT, so it's like a 50-50 right now. This is really stressful. At first I started off with one opinion, but then now that I have more context, now that I have more information and research, I feel in the middle, but at the same time mainly more so I guess on the OP side, just because that is a lot of money. I would not want to waste that. Definitely not. Just do the best to your advantage. Go on that trip. Enjoy it. Hopefully you guys can work through this and have more communication on this issue. If this video was short, thank you guys for supporting and watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. I want to do a Q&A video, but I'm waiting to grow more of a following in order to do that. Share with your friends, and thank you to anybody who knows me that's been watching me. I don't know, it's crazy because I am talking with the camera. My views have somehow been going up a little bit. I don't know what it is about like YouTube. Whenever I post a TikTok on my TikTok page, it doesn't get as much views as it does on YouTube. Like, the videos do better on YouTube than it does on TikTok, which is pretty strange. Also, I'm kind of grateful for. So thank you everyone for your support. My social media is going to be linked after this video, or in the description box below actually. So please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.